The Lord has given us a beautiful day for rest and renewal and worship, and how good it is to come to be Christ's family together here in this place of worship within this community of faith. If you are worshiping with us for the first time, I encourage you to fill out one of the blue and white welcome cards, which are located in the pew rack in front of you, and place that in the offering plate later in this morning's service. And also, we want to participate in our Ritual of Friendship as we circulate the red Ritual of Friendship folders and get to know those with whom you worship today. I encourage you to meet someone new and to share your name and get to know a fellow worshiper today. We are so honored to have with us today the Reverend Dr. Alan Boesak, who is a native South African, really a citizen of the world. He was a student in South Africa and received his PhD at a university in the Netherlands. He has served the church in South Africa in pastorates, but also served the global church in the whole ecumenical and reform movement in the world. He was the youngest ever president of the World Alliance of Reformed Churches. This past week, I was in Geneva, where he served as president of this same organization. I was there for a meeting hosted by the World Alliance. He was the first president from the Global South. Under Dr. Boesak's leadership, the World Alliance of Reformed Churches declared apartheid to be a heresy of the church. And he has been tireless in his struggle for justice in South Africa, and was one of the leaders in forming the largest anti-apartheid group in South Africa, the United Democratic Front. He's been passionately involved in so many struggles for peace and justice in our world. I first heard him speak, and Alan, I forget, I think it was 30 years ago, but the years slipped by, in New York City, where he was speaking during the time of apartheid. And I see Alan today, and he has not aged one day. And I have. It is so unfair. But Alan is the author of numerous books. He's a widely known preacher and speaker. And he has been serving this past year as a visiting professor of theology at Christian Theological Seminary, and just recently has been named as the first person to hold the Desmond Tutu Chair of Peace, Justice, and Reconciliation, a joint appointment from Butler University and Christian Theological Seminary. And as you've heard, Desmond Tutu is coming to Indianapolis on September 12th at Alan's invitation to help celebrate this wonderful event. Alan, it's a great joy to have you here. It is a wonderful experience to have you and Elna and Andrea in the life of our church and to claim you as our dear friend. We look forward to hearing you this morning. Please note in second glance all the many opportunities for spiritual growth and service and fellowship. You probably heard Hammers here yesterday in the panel build for Habitat for Humanity. You can see their handiwork in the north parking lot. I simply want to mention that the youth department is having an open house at 11:15 to learn about the whole youth ministry of the church in the youth suite. And at noon, you'll have the opportunity to learn about the children and youth choir programs and to meet our youth and choir leaders in room 112. We hope you'll come, and that is at noon. And then there will be a preview session for the Financial Peace Seminar at 12:15 in room 356. And now let us prepare our hearts to hear the Word of God.